Hello everyone. I wasn't going to make a video today, but you know when something grabs hold of you and you feel like you have to say something, it's kind of hard not to make a video. It's not something I haven't heard about or heard of before, but it's just something I want to make a video of and just basically get it over and done with. So Ray Comfort and his boy toy Kirk Cameron, the denizens of honesty, have made a video on their YouTube channel basically saying that to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Charles Darwin's Origin of Species, they are going to be giving away 50,000 free copies of the book, 1,000 copies to 50 different universities. But what they've done is Ray Comfort has written a 50-page introduction to the book that they're giving away with it as well. It's filled with the usual, lies, misinformation, quote mining and blatant falsehoods. You know, I wonder if Kirk Cameron has any original arguments left. I mean, I've looked through it a little bit, and there's nothing in there that I haven't heard rebutted, so many times. And even when he's been there, like in debates that he's done, which only adds another layer of dishonesty to Ray Comfort, because he knows what he's saying are lies, and if they're not lies, then he knows where the holes in his statements are. Yet he continues to make the same old tired arguments. I mean, it doesn't really say much for him as a person, does it? Now, it wasn't the whole introduction that I want to talk about. I just want to talk about one specific thing, and that is it's the classic. It's the timeless. Hitler loved evolution thing. So anybody who believes in the theory of evolution is a Nazi, and it makes evolution evil for some reason, I don't know. First off, just because, and even if Hitler loved the theory of evolution, does not make it evil. Hitler was also a vegetarian. I mean, does that make all vegetarians Nazis? No, of course it fucking doesn't. He also loved dogs. He was an animal lover. Does that mean that anybody who is an animal lover or owns dogs is a Nazi or is evil? No, of course not. I mean, I have 2 dogs. Does that make me some sort of, mega super double Nazi? It's so fucking stupid. These things are completely infucking consequential to Hitler as who he was. He was just an evil fucking person, and as I said, these characteristics of him, being an animal lover, being a vegetarian, yes, even if he accepted the theory of evolution, these things, have no bearing on making him the kind of person that he was. These things are completely separate as to who he was as a person, which was an evil motherfucker. Second off, even if he loved the theory of evolution, even if he had like an I Heart Evolution t-shirt and he just talked about it in all his speeches, does not make the theory of evolution evil. Do you really think that he would have not gone to the lengths that he did had the theory of evolution not existed? Do you really think that he would be sat around one day going, well I hate the Jews, and I hate the gays, and I hate the black people as well. Oh, if there was only some sort of scientific theory that I could use to justify my hatred towards these people. Oh well, I'll just get on with my day job, I suppose. No, of course not. He would have done anything he could have to bring these sort of terrible thoughts that he had into reality. What we did with the theory of evolution is basically, take something that says nothing that he thought it did. He perverted it, and he took the theory to mean what he wanted it to mean. There's nothing in the theory of evolution about some races being better than others or anything like that. And nobody in the world today takes it that way. We take it the way that it's supposed to be taken, as a theory of how life developed over millions and millions of years to all the different species and classifications there are now. That is how it's supposed to be taken. What he did is, as I said, he perverted it and he took it the way he wanted it to be. He would have done those evil fucking things regardless of whether he thought the theory of evolution was a good thing or a bad thing either. Regardless, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm sure he believed in the theory of gravity as well, and the other things like that. Yet that doesn't make the theory of gravity evil either, does it? I mean, I can't believe that these people are still still talking about this, like it's an actual a palatable idea that can be seen to have happened. As I said, the theory of evolution has nothing to do with Hitler being the kind of evil person he was. He would have done those things even if there was no theory of evolution. But anyway, that's all I want to say. I hope everyone's doing well and everything. Cheerio.